Hi YouTube, it's Autumn. So I just filmed a video about my Louis Vuitton handbag collection, and now I want to do a video on my Louis Vuitton small goods collection. And I know a lot of people call them SLGs, but mine are not all leather, so I'm not calling them that. I think it's just one piece that's not leather. No, that's not true. Well, whatever. You'll see. So I'm going to arrange these a little bit, or move that around, because I'm going to start with this agenda. This is the Louis Vuitton Agenda in the Damier Ebene. And I want to start with this because I have notes in here on some of the other items. So here's the front of it, and the side. I have the Swarovski pen in it, the back, and I can do reviews of each of these individual items. You see I have a lot of paper in there, it holds a lot. But I can do reviews of each of these to give you more information. I don't want to go into too much detail right now because that'll take too much of your time. There's the inside, and that pen falls out all the time. That's something I want to talk about in my review of this agenda. And the back has a pocket there, slip pocket where I keep some stickers. So there's the agenda. Oh, and I have these adorable, I have two dachshunds, so I have these adorable little dachshund paper clips that I got off Etsy. Okay, let me open it up to the page where I have my notes for this video so I can tell you a little bit of information about these. So I can tell you where they're made and when they were made, because I have the date codes written down. So this is my agenda. This was made in France in 2003, and I bought her, here, I'm going to hold it up where you can see her, France in 2003, and I bought her off eBay last year. So, and it was from a seller in New York City. So I love it. I use this agenda all the time. I keep a lot in it, and even though it holds a lot, I don't think it holds quite enough for me, so I have several agendas. The one thing I've noticed about this, and I don't know if this was here when I got it and I didn't notice it, or if it's happened since with the wear. I don't know how easy it's going to be for you to see too, but some of the glazing is peeling. I think you can see that there. There's this little piece. You see how that's sticking out there and some of the glazing? So that's a problem. I mean, it's not that big a deal to me. It doesn't really hurt the agenda. And I know you can take this into the Louis Vuitton repair shop and they'll take it and reglaze it, but they reglaze the whole thing. And I've heard that it's a few $100s to do that. And so right now that's not worth it to me. But we shall see. And I'm going to open it back up because I just closed it. I'm going to open it back up to the page where I had all my notes so I can tell you about my other items here. So I have two more agendas. These are in the PM size, and I'll hold one of them up to the MM so you can see the size difference. So, and I'll do agenda comparisons too. So there's right next to each other. There's one on the top. And in the full review on the agendas, I can give you dimensions and all that on them. But I just lost my place again. Okay, so this is the Louis Vuitton Agenda PM in, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Verni? I don't know. It's Vernis. I went into the store a few months ago and asked one of the sales associates about a Verni piece, and I pronounced it Verni, and he sounded like he was from France and he had no idea what I was talking about. And he was a little bit rude to me, I thought. He's the only salesperson that I have felt was kind of snooty or something. I don't know. So I wanted a piece in Verni, but I didn't want a handbag in it because with the patent leather, there's some, excuse me, some issues that I feel like it might be a little harder to take care of, and it can get color transfer and scratched easily and things stick to it. So I thought, well, I'll just get a small good so I can see what it looks like. Now what you're not going to be able to see, and by the way, this color is called, I had it a second ago in my head, and the color is called Pommes d'Amour. It's Pommes. I don't know any French, so I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Pommes d'Amour. It's a discontinued color, but it is gorgeous. It's this, it's red, but it's kind of a deep red. It's not like a burgundy deep. It's just a true red, but a deep red. And what you're not going to be able to see, I don't think, is that it has a little bit of like a shimmer, like almost a glitter in it, and it's very small. It doesn't look like, you know, like it has glitter, like you'd get something for a kid and it has glitter on it. It's small, it's subtle, and it just gives a little extra depth and beauty to it, and I love this. I have these 2 PM agendas. So one is the Verni and then this one is Epi. And I got both of these because I wanted a piece in the Verni and a piece in the Epi. But this size agenda just doesn't work very well for me. And I could talk more about that in the reviews of the agendas. But it's just too small for me. But there are some other uses, like using it for a wallet. I've used the red one as a wallet. Sorry, I didn't even open that for you. It has 3 card slots here, and then you can have your papers, so you could use it like a little notebook too. It's got a place to put a pen. It's hard to find a pen that'll fit. This one doesn't even fit, and that is so tiny. Like, look at that, it's so tiny. And that doesn't fit in there. That's how small the pen loop is. Let's see if I can show you. Probably doesn't give you very good perspective on it, but anyway, so I just attach it with the little clip on the side of the pen and stick that through there because that fits. And then there's a little pocket in the back. So that's that agenda. And then the Epi that I have, and the color is vanilla, and I think that that's a discontinued color too. You can see the little LV logo down here. So this one is designed the same. It's the exact same size and has all the same features as the one I just showed you in Verni, with the pockets inside, the 3 pockets, and then the pocket in the back there. And I have the same pen in this one. But yeah, so I have a piece on each, on the Verni and the Epi. I forgot to tell you, the Verni piece was made in Spain in 2009. The agendas tend to be made in Spain, just like a lot of the wallets are. And the Epi agenda was also made in Spain in 2000. So, yeah, that's it. I like the feel of the Epi leather. It's really nice, and they're just in great shape. They look almost brand new. Which is one of the things that I love about Louis Vuitton, and I talked about that in my last video with the entire Louis Vuitton handbag collection. So the next pieces I'll show you are my cles. I got both of these within the last few months. I bought the Eben first. So if you looked at my handbag collection, I have 4 Eben bags. That's my favorite of the 3 patterns that they do in the canvas. And it just goes with my wardrobe better, and you don't have to worry about vachetta and all that. So here's the little cle, and I get a lot of use out of this. I use it sometimes as a bag charm. It has this little clip. I don't put keys on there. I'll clip it to the D-ring inside my bag, or to a ring outside. Wait, the D-ring inside my bag, or a ring outside the bag as a bag charm. And here's the inside. So on the, it's hard to see, but it's dark brown in there. There you go. On the, what was I saying? I don't know. Okay, so I got this one, and, oh, I think I was talking about the uses of it. So I tend to keep my boyfriend's car key and then my spare car key, which I think I have somewhere on my table, but I can't really reach them right now. So I tend to keep those in here. So just in case we ever need the spare keys, that I have them with me. But I've also used it for putting cards in. I guess I won't go too much into a review of this because I could do that in another video instead of wasting your time right now, because you want to see all my pieces. So anyway, it's got a lot of uses, and there are lots of YouTube videos on these cles. And then here is the one in monogram, sorry. The one in monogram I just picked up last week when I was in New York to go with my new Terrain, because I wanted to have this as a bag charm, and then I can also put it on my my Noe, which is monogram. So in the inside of this one, it also has the clip, of course, and the inside of this one is that sort of, I don't know what color that is, sort of a orangey brown or burnt orange-ish kind of, I don't know. The next piece I'll show you, this is not a piece that I bought separately, but you can buy them separately if you look at the Preloved market. This is the pouch that comes with the Neverfull Neo, and this came with my Neverfull, and it's just like this. It's flat, but it holds a lot of stuff. Holds more than it looks like it holds. So there's that piece. I really don't use this very often, but I have used it from time to time for different things, especially with travel and paperwork and things like that. So it's a good piece to have, and I bought the Neo because I wanted that piece with it rather than getting a Preloved one that didn't have it. The next two pieces I'm going to show you, or the last two pieces, are two pieces that I use as bag charms. So I have a small event luggage tag, and I have this facets keychain. I'll show you the keychain first. I love this. I wear it almost all the time. I love bag charms, and I have quite a few of them, and I tend to wear this and then pair it with another charm. So I might have a tassel or colored tassel or a scarf or something, and I just think the simplicity of this one and the LV logo, and I love gold, and this is gold tone if you can't tell, maybe your color's off or something. So I just think it adds this sparkle to your bag and a little extra elegance to it, and I love it. It's eye-catching. It moves around on the bag. I do want to say on this, I don't have it on the table with me, but it comes with a key ring too, and I took that off because I didn't like the way it looked just hanging there. I prefer it without the key ring. And this I purchased Preloved, and you can tell that it's pretty used. It's got some of the gold worn off on here. By the way, I'm sorry, I've said this on all my videos today. I'm a little sick and my head is not all there. And I'm trying to remember to tell you everything that I wanted to tell you, and I'm not remembering everything. So I just remembered I didn't tell you where and when these two are made. So the clay in Damier Ben was made in the US in 2016, and I bought it in 2016. The clay in Monogram was also made in the US, and it's made in 2017, and I bought it in 2017. The facets keychain, let me find that one. That's on a different page, I think. Yeah, so this one I don't have a date code written down. There is a little tag on it that has, I'm going to see if I can hold it up where you can see it. Well, it's double-sided, but there's this tiny little tag here that I haven't been able to read very easily, and then on the back, and I might be holding it upside down, but there's a number there too. And I guess that's the date code and information, but I don't know how to interpret that, and I haven't researched how to interpret it to be able to tell you when and where this piece was made. But one thing I can say is that when you go into the stores and see the Louis Vuitton keychains in person and bag charms, that they're really hefty. They've got not just like weight to them, like they're heavy, but they're thick, and that just feels like more quality. It feels like a better quality item than some of the other bag charms that you see in other stores, like, you know, Target or whatever. So the last piece I have is the small luggage tag. It did not come with this clip. I put that on there, and excuse me. And I bought this when I got my Neverfull in Damier Ben. And after I bought that, I asked about the luggage tag because I'd seen some people on YouTube that use these as bag charms, which is what I wanted to do with it. So my SA directed me to the back of the store, to the repair room, and they had them back there. I was told that they don't usually sell these or aren't supposed to sell these on their own, that they only have them because, like, if you have a key ball or some bag that came with it and you need it replaced, that's why they have them there. I don't have a bag that came with a luggage tag, but maybe because I had just bought a brand new bag that same day from them, they allowed me to purchase this. And it's the small Ben luggage tag. And here's the back of it too. Pull that up. And I think it was $75. And then they hot stamped it for free with my initials there. So I really like this. I tend to keep this on the inside of my Neverfull and attach it to the D-ring because there's so many people who have the Neverfull, and this is just, you know, if somebody picked up my bag by mistake, then I could say, oh, you know, that one's mine, and here's how I can prove it. I also wear it on the outside of my Speedy. I love to put these two together on my Speedy, on my Damier Ben Speedy, and it's so pretty on it to have the two of them there. And the gold here picks up the gold heat stamping there. It's really pretty. So those are all the small pieces that I have. I have looked into getting wallets and some cosmetics and things in Louis Vuitton, but I hesitate because they are so much money, and I feel like if I'm going to spend that much on something, that I want it to be something that I see and not something that's just stuffed into a bag and I don't see very much. So that's why I don't have those yet. Maybe I'll get them someday, but right now it's not the right fit for me. So that was my small goods collection, and I hope you enjoyed that. And please, the reason I'm showing you this is so that if you want any information about particular items, you can comment below and let me know any questions you have, and I could make a video about that or just comment to you, whatever makes the most sense. So thank you for watching, and please comment below, like button if you liked it, and please subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Hope you have a great day.